Ja, herzlich willkommen zurück zu Noire.
How bad is it?
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Dann starten wir mal Mr. Rasic den Besuch ab.
You think talk is cheap? Try hiring a lawyer. Here's what I heard. That cop caught the guy that did the Dahlia. They
Scheint
covered
er
it
nicht
up.
zu sein.
Some kind of big conspiracy.
Findet man den Vogel?
Not in your life, Buster.
When is America gonna understand? It's not about getting, it's about giving.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Oh, sister, I was so tight I couldn't walk.
Hey, buddy, you dropped something?
Der schaut doch noch Chef aus.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly. Hey, I thought you were here to talk.
Ja. So. Ich wollte eigentlich Beweise durchgehen. Also das Reglerventil hat er jetzt gesagt, dass es rumgefummelt worden ist. Boiler von rein gewartet.
Hey, I
Ja,
thought you were here to talk.
so drücke ich immer die falsche Taste.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
I think you're lying, Rasick. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
Einer von den beiden soll jetzt...
What about Reginald Barley?
You know about Varley. He's on the run for a divorce interstate. It's not so bad.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasick?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Okay.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Ich glaube, das ist eine Lüge, weil draußen empfehlen sie ja so einen neuen Boiler.
I think you're lying, Rasick. Either these heaters are flawed in inception, or they were badly put together. Which is it?
If you want to pursue that line of questioning, we could have our day in court. I'll put my engineering credentials up against yours. We can try to get to the bottom of this error, or we can make it confrontational. So what's it going to be, Detective?
Na gut, die letzte Frage
I want you to get me a
habe ich in den
copy of
Sack
the list
gehauen.
of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
Ryan Matthew.
This is a long shot. We are
Weil
not going to rouse
Reginald.
that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Olive oil comes from olives. Where's baby oil?
Ja, wo ist ein Telefon? So, ach, da ist es eins.
Suck the hell out of you.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Kuttner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Der ist neu, der Walter
Matthew,
Clemens.
charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
So,
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed.
hallo, reden. So, jetzt.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Die LA Police Department braucht keine Durchsuchungsbefehle.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Walter Clemens. Der war noch auf keiner Liste. Ein anarchistisches Essay. Mhm.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Wenn Ignoranz die Gesellschaften verwirren, werden Gesetze für vielfältige Gesetzgebung soll alles richten. Jedes neue Gesetz ist ein neuer Atom. Die Menschen werden verleitet, von ihm zu fordern, was ihnen selbst kommen kann. Aus ihrer eigenen Bildung, ihrer eigenen Moral. Mhm. Der liest aber jetzt nicht das ganze Ding davor, oder? Beziehungsweise wird der ganze Text eingeblendet. Das geht wieder von vorne los, was ist denn das? Wieso? Hallo, ich wollte jetzt nicht schon wieder zum 3. Mal. Falsche Taste wahrscheinlich gedrückt. Ah, Gott sei Dank, weg damit. Ui. Da sind noch mehr von diesen lustigen Heftchen.
some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Schaut schwer nach einer Gruppe aus,
Not everything here
die das System bekämpfen wollen. So, gibt's da noch einen Spind? Ja, Wally. Gegen Mücken, Sandfliegen für drinnen und draußen.
A company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Barley has a problem with bugs.
Gut.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasik?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Ja, und wir müssen auch wieder an die Arbeit, und zwar an weitere
Three
Ermittlungen.
birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Ich würde sagen Clemens, der war auf diesen
Guy must be going.
Boilerlisten gar nicht drauf. Fummelt doch schon wieder einer rum. Da wird schon wieder der Regler ausgetauscht. Ich würde sagen, wir suchen als erstes den Clemens auf.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Weil der Clemens, der war auf diesen Boiler-Prüfungslisten noch gar nicht drauf. Vielleicht erwischt man bei frischer Tat. Auf frischer Tat.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
You know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
Hallo? Seid ihr Arbeitskollegen oder seid ihr keine?
Detroit PD is after Reginald Barley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting, Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Ja, das ist ja wohl eine Lüge. Du hast doch diese komischen Zettelchen an dem Spind.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work
Ey,
now?
3 von 3 Fragen richtig.
He ain't our guy.
Gut. Dann suchen wir als nächstes Rhein auf, würde ich sagen, oder? Zumindest wissen wir, dass der die Firma hasst.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Oder
So where do you
Warwick.
want to go?
Warwick bekommt Geld vom Bauunternehmen. Wir suchen den Rhein auf.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Mhm.
Hold it, Ryan. I said,
Son of a...
those are GI's backyards and scratches.
The damage is only caused...
Eieieiei.
One-man wrecking ball.
Move in! I'll take out the van!
Nach dem kleinen Ausflug. Hinterher, hinterher. Weg.
He's in a company van and he's losing us, Cole. Some partner I got.
Ist ja gerade...
He's going to kill
Oh
those.
nein!
They'll get out of the
Der Vater
way.
ist er.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
Jetzt haben wir ihn gleich wieder. Hoffe ich doch. Du hast Glück gehabt, ey.
Don't leave me hanging out here, Phelps. Move in!
Jesus, what's
Tramp! Oh, Jesus!
Bleibt er stehen? Was macht er denn? Der fährt wieder zurück, oder? Er bleibt stehen, hallo? Jetzt haben wir es aber, oder?
Put your hands in the air. Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
Ja.
You scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Hm. Nur weil du die Firma hast? Ich weiß auch nicht. Da war mir doch dieser andere... Ja, dann suchen wir jetzt erstmal den anderen auf. Hey.
You're behind the wheel.
All right. Where to? Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat. He's wanted for murder. I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Alle waren sie bei den Marines.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Bleibt's halt mal stehen. Waren wir nicht gerade schon in der Siedlung um die ganzen Dinger hier umgefahren oder ist es schon wieder eine andere?
Barley. You can't keep running forever.
Ich würde ja am liebsten ins Knie jetzt schießen. Und dann bräuchte man nicht so tappig hinterher zu laufen.
You run all the way from Michigan, Reginald?
Ja, weg. Ja, fahr mich über den Haufen, ey. So, Schluss mit lustig.
Why did you run from us, Farley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of the scene.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Tja. Ich kann mir vorstellen, dass das jetzt noch eine harte Befragung wird.
Three suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other two guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
You can drive.
Also fahren wir zum Wilshire LAPD. So, wen schnappen wir uns als erstes?
I'm just praying the prince
I
comes
have
through
two
so I can nail
suspects.
this son of a
Phelps,
bitch.
you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Hallo?
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Matthew Ryan. Fangen wir halt an. Nee, damit nicht, aber damit.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Last chance, Ryan. You level with me or I'm sending you to the DA. A conviction for sedition and murder will do wonders for his re-election campaign.
Nice try. But I got nothing to lose.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Let's change the subject. You ever visit Catalina Island?
I went there for my honeymoon.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Seems a pretty basic repair.
Those things are sealed units.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Das ist aber Lüge, oder?
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, Knuckles.
Ja, das war leider nix.
I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Ja, wo ist denn der blöde zweite Raum? Da, oder? Nee, da geht's raus.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick and you'll get roasted.
Interview Room 1. Was war das? Das war 1 und dann ist 2 irgendwo hier noch. Oh, geh doch mal aus dem Weg. Booking Desk. Patrol Briefing Room. Geht's doch nicht runter, das kann gar nicht sein.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Ah, da ist halt der zweite Raum.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Ja, das ist eine Lüge, weil der Clemens hat was anderes gesagt, du Nasenbohrer.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
So, Clemens. Aussage Walter Clemens.
Clemens says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. I'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Ja, über diesen Boiler.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweep. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire, huh? You're saying I'm some kind of psycho for hire? It's not true.
Also ich bin der Meinung, der war's.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Also ich weiß nicht, ey. Das ist ja schon wieder suboptimal, was hier läuft. Und jetzt sind wir genauso schlau wie vorher. Mann, jetzt das andere wieder.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick and you'll get roasted.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Buzz off. Your face is starting to annoy me.
Ja, bleibt anscheinend nichts anderes übrig, als den anderen zu beschuldigen.
She was 13 and she was a day.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
Ich weiß nicht, ey. Überzeugen tut's mich nicht im Moment.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Das war ein totaler Reinfall.